Shout out to Led Zeppelin. You gotta stay focused, gotta focus, real. Gotta stay focused, gotta focus, connect. I gotta stay focused. Hypothetically, there was this kid from Anchorage, loved the city but hated how he wasn't making it. It frustrated him, he was confused, like what the fuck he's supposed to do with love-hate relationships. He had a plan to do a locally new show. He said he'd make it big after only doing Uno, but it went to 2 though, and he did a few more. Then before he knew, he went from 1 to 9 like Sudoku. He needs a loophole, he never had a plan at 9 like Pluto. He got the local kudos, but his dream is moving too slow. So he hopped his ass up on a plane and flew it straight to New York. Entered in an underground battle at a night show. Held the mic tight, choked, and he held his eyes closed. Picture that he couldn't kill the kid like Sideshow Bob. John was right, life is like a slideshow. Talking about the legend, I ain't talking Johnny Bravo. You can't be meat-headed, top heaviness will topple. He couldn't show his face around the set, it was awful, so fed up he jetted and reset it in Chicago. And then to LA, and so on it goes, huh? And search across roads like Bone Thugs. So if you think you're hot, even though they say you not, like a rope does, don't budge, they gon' judge, but you gotta stay focused. When it gets a little insane or dangerous, this game gets you feeling real anxious, you gotta stay focused. So what your aim is, you wanna be famous, be patient while the terrain changes, you gotta stay focused. Don't just let them through your world to the vultures, there's gonna be roadblocks and holdups. And when your style gets received like a bad joke does, don't choke, cause it ain't hopeless, you gotta stay focused.
He started hearing all his songs on the radio. Ladies go wherever his murdered up Mercedes go. And just a day ago we couldn't get a date at all. It's crazy, y'all. Chickens on his jack like it was made of gold. But this ain't gold. Remember home's colder than December snow. Swears no matter where he goes to always remember home. But as he blew up, concerned with only making shit rock like Medusa. Forgot where he grew up. His brother said he needs to take it back to the future. Back when half his tracks was on a floppy disk. Couldn't call them punchlines, they more like karate kicks. Cause they bout his bomb is dropping sake into Cotty is. Yeah, once embodied all his audience. But now they polar opposites, God, he gets worse with each one. Needs to get back to square one like square roots. I swear he's scared to break barriers through, he's cool. Yeah, they all bumping him now, but all this dumbing it down, it's got him wondering how he could build his whole career out of fucking around. Now, his head's up in the clouds, feet planted firmly on the ground. And now every time he goes around, they asking how he got back the sound. He says, doggy season, you just gotta stay focused.
When it gets a little insane or dangerous, this game gets you feeling real anxious, you gotta stay focused. So what your aim is, you wanna be famous, be patient while the terrain changes, you gotta stay focused. Don't just let them through your world to the vultures, there's gonna be roadblocks and holdups. And when your style gets received like a bad joke does, don't choke, cause it ain't hopeless, you gotta stay focused. When it gets a little insane or dangerous, this game gets you feeling real anxious, you gotta stay focused. So what your aim is, you wanna be famous, be patient while the terrain changes, you gotta stay focused. Don't just let them through your world to the vultures, there's gonna be roadblocks and holdups. And when your style gets received like a bad joke does, don't choke, cause it ain't hopeless, you gotta stay focused.